What's good, fam? How you guys doing? Welcome back to Redcat Live. It's just another week with your boy here as we talk about RC stuff, some of this, some of that. But today we're going to specifically talk about the new licensed Daytons that we have offered, and people are starting to get them and talking about them. So figured why not just hang out today? It's going to be kind of more of a relaxed environment. Be paying a little more attention to answering some questions today. And then we'll go over the wheels as well as some other little bit of information for the week coming up ahead. First and foremost, man, what's going on, Jeff? How you doing, brother? I appreciate you being in here. Patrick Lovato, man, always good to have you in here, man. Appreciate you. Brendan Armstrong, man, Brendan, you're here every week as well, man. Like true MVPs, all you guys. Thank you guys so very much. Stan Mercer, how you doing, good sir? Jose Delgadillo, ¿qué onda, man? Hopefully you're doing well out there, bro. David Parsons, how you doing, man? Yep, it is hump day. It's the middle of the week, trying to get through it. Ken Westbrooks, how you doing, sir? So guys, you know, we, in a lot of senses, had a lot of things kind of happening, and we have, as mentioned before numerous times, products that we were going to be dropping and releasing, you know, in the coming months throughout the year. And you know, we kind of started off with the bang with the Gen 9. It's been amazing to see how well it's been received all over the world at that. And it's been really awesome to see what influencers are starting to do with them, as well as just the regular people that buy the product and enjoy them to their full potential. So every single one of you guys that participated in getting a Gen 9, thank you so very much. We appreciate you. If any one of you, no matter what products that we carry, from the top flight lowrider scene to our very entry-level RCs. If you have any questions or concerns, never hesitate. Reach out to our support team. They're here to help you out and here to make sure they lead you in the right direction with answering questions and or helping you with any warrantyable concerns. So if you need that information, head on over to our website. At the bottom of our website, you will see a link for filing a claim, and it'll walk you right through the process if by chance you do need it. Andrew Nunez, what's going on, good sir? Brandon says, excited for the show every week. Man, how can you be so excited to see this face? I'm just saying, man. But I appreciate you, Brandon, man, as always. Let's see here. J27, the stickers that come with the set, are they for the wheels or stickers for display? They seem to be different sizes, which is why I asked. Great question, Jay. And we'll go over that here in a little bit. But to answer your question, they were not intended to be chips, right? There's a lot of folks out there that make chips. Ours did not come with chips. Neither do a lot of the other manufactured wheels, unless someone at some point changes that norm. But the stickers essentially were just mainly created for you to have some stickering for your vehicle itself, not to fit these specific knockoffs. I hope that answers your question. Thank you for the great question. Jesse Macias, ¿qué onda? How you doing, good sir? Hopefully you're out there cutting some hairs, getting some fades in. Appreciate you stopping on by. JG, what's going on, man? He says, JG says, man, you guys screwed up on sending me non-directional knockoffs. That's because they don't come with the opposite directional knockoff. They're only going to come what they come with, right? But the good thing is you get 4 different sets of them as compared to, you know, the other option, which is just one, right? So that's why they're the way they are. We were able to fit more within the price package, offering non-directional would equivalent to more parts, which would then be even more pricey, and people were already complaining about prices. Listen, guys, I'll be honest with you guys. As soon as these wheels dropped, I was all over the internet checking it out. We got a lot of hate. Hate it or love them. No bad intent taken, no ill intent felt with our wheels not being received well or with them being received well. You know, there's a great manufacturer of wheels that has over 10 to 15 years of experience making these wheels, and that's the man himself, Jeffries. By no means is this a replacement for a Jeffries True 13. This is just to offer the community just another option to the masses thereof. It would get kind of boring if no one would try to do anything and if it was only one person trying to create products. And let's be honest, Jeffries wheels are freaking phenomenal, and they're amazing in their own right, and we love them here as well. This was just another option. We had an opportunity to work with Dayton Wire Wheels directly. We were able to solidify a licensor for it and get an actually licensed product for you guys. So the route behind that was to just offer you guys another option that you guys can enjoy and have for a multitude of different products thereof. So we hope that kind of helps clear the air. And by no means are we in any way, shape, or form saying that you shouldn't buy our wheels or buy our wheels. But if you really don't like them, it's okay. Don't worry. You don't have to buy ours. Jeffries has his, and I'm sure he's going to get some more in stock very soon as well. And for what it's worth, we know Jeffries brings out great quality products. So if you are looking for his wheels, just keep an eye on it and know he will announce as soon as his wheels arrive so that you guys can order from there as well. We're just here to kind of spread the love and spread the wealth. And we hope that that helps kind of clear the misconception of us trying to create something that potentially already exists. If we wanted to do so, our wheels would, in essence, look a lot more like his. We did not want ours to look like his. We wanted ours to look like ours, if that makes sense. So we appreciate you guys. I know that a lot of you guys are fanatics of his stuff, and he's great at what he does. All right, guys. So let's see here. Patrick Lovato. Yes, the stickers are equivalent to about 5 horsepower per, right? Richard Yeager, what's going on all the way from Pennsylvania? Thank you for stopping on by. All right. Let's see. Oh, Bob's RC's in the house. What's going on, Bob? How you doing? Let's see. Sorry, I should probably wear my glasses a little bit more. Let's see here. Been MIA, but ready for this new year coming out with new builds. Ready to take some new wins for the Reese RC team. Jose Delgadillo says, thank you so much for that comment, bro. And I wish you the best on that. And you always bring some fire and some great builds. So I look forward to what 2023 is going to come out of your camp. Let's see here. Oh, Marcus Jennings. Okay, well, I guess I will be getting another set of wheels. Hey, you know what? It's like Jesse says here. A great point, Jesse. It's all in the application, right? There's a lot of folks out there, 3D custom, 3D scale, custom scale wheels. They offer a couple of different options as well, from some that are made of metal to the plastic ones that originated from the very, very beginning. And like I said, I'm just all for just kind of spreading the wealth and allowing everyone to have fun in the hobby by having just options thereof. So, for what it's worth, we appreciate Jerry's and everything he does for the community. We know he's going to come back swinging really hard with some awesome new stuff here in the near future. And we're excited to see what he does because he always brings that fire. So, all right, guys, let's take a look at these bad boys here really quick. They do come in the gold and the silver as well. And just because, I'm going to put a picture of my 59 here. Because I really do enjoy these. Now, the difference in sizing on these. Now, if you were to put them side by side to, say, our previous wheels were more of a replica scale 14. I can't tell you what anyone else's wheels were. That's just what our wheels were based off of when we measured them originally. When we created these, we really wanted to stay a little bit more authentic to the actual size. So in a scale fashion, in a 1/10 version, our wheels measure just about 13. It should be a scale 13 inch, right? 1.3 inches. So a lot of folks are kind of questioning why ours are a little bit smaller than our previous ones. And that's why we just wanted to offer something that looked a little more replicated to what we've been seeing out there. Now, you will have 4 sets of knockoffs. You're going to have the 2-ear knockoff, the 2-ear straight, the 2-ear angled, which we talked about a little bit ago. They only come in one directional. For a lot of you guys, if you guys are making that big of a deal about direction on wheels that are this small, I get it. That just means you're a huge fanatic of scale. I apologize if you were disappointed in that fashion. But again, as mentioned, it's just an option. You don't have to buy these. There's a lot of other options out there on the market as well. You're also going to get the 3-ear angle as well as the bullet ones. It will come in this paper-bound backing sleeve. You will have this box that is branded with the Dayton Wire Wheels logo. Opening it up, you will find this clear sheet that just kind of protects the wheels themselves. A sticker pack, which will come with some license plate stickers as well as some just stickers for your car in general. They're not chips, guys. They're not intended to be on the knockoffs. These are just extra stickers to offer you guys to have because we love stickers, right? Why not? Inside the box itself, you will have a Dayton Wire Wheel keychain, the actual logo for Redcat on the box itself. Underneath the wheels or you're going to find underneath the corresponding wheel, you're going to find the actual packet of knockoffs that are included as mentioned, 4 different sets. So those are going to be your golds. Nothing with reinventing the wheel, just again, as mentioned, offering you guys some cool options as we progress this sector of the hobby. And to be fair, a lot of you guys have made this hobby what it is, right? And a lot of you guys have helped us grow it. And there's been a lot of amazing founding members within the actual page that have really helped elevate what the standard should be. And I personally just enjoy when I see a lot of folks out there creating things. You got guys like Robert Campbell out there with his shocks. You got guys, like Jesse Macias with his 3D, parts. You have Louis Alcala out there with his amazing scroll work. You have so many individuals, and I can sit here and name names forever, but I won't get too stuck. But there's a lot of folks out there that have a lot of amazing talent when they come to the table to help elevate the scene. So thank you all. Thank you guys all for really, truly making it what it is. And it's enjoyable to see, and it's enjoyable to have seen it grown. To show you guys the silver ones, let's go ahead and open these up. And then, guys, I'll get right back into some of your guys' questions. I do apologize. Sometimes I start rambling. Same thing on this one, guys, as mentioned. You have your clear sheet protecting the emboss, the stickers, the wheels themselves. Oops, there you go. And we'll change this picture right here. One of the things that I told the guys that I really wanted to see was, the, bullet knockoff was kind of a must because, training day car, right? Guys, at the end of the day, I'm just a big geek at heart when it comes to RCs, and I enjoy every aspect of it. And being scale is something that I really, really, truly enjoy. So to see all of you guys take that scale mentality and bring it into the lowrider scene and do such amazing things with it, you guys are awesome and have been for the last few years. Let's get some questions here really quick. Yo, Shi, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by. Mr. Danny RC Mike wants to know, are these going to come in black? That's a great, comment, great question that I know of right now. No, I don't believe so. But who knows? Maybe the man that watches everything, maybe that might be something that could be offered in the future. So thank you for that great question. Louis wants to know, will thinner white walls be available eventually? Potentially. I actually like these white walls a lot for a lot of reasons. There's a lot of misconceptions about it. Some folks are like, are they glue-in? No, we don't glue our stuff in. We don't have inserts. We actually had a new design created and a method to be able to use white rubber vulcanized on top of the actual rubber mold to create a true white wall. So originally when we created these, we were actually going to make them so that you can actually scrub them and bleach them and get some Vogue tire cleaner to get them all spruced up again. We decided not to go that route because what we noticed is after they sat for a little bit, they kind of started to turn a little bit of a different color. So we went back to the drawing board and chose this avenue. Again, if that bigger white wall is not for you, no big deal. There's going to be some other stuff coming out in the near future or some stuff that already exists with some thinner white walls for you guys to use. All right. Let's see here. Cruz wants to know, why do we not offer them without chips? Well, you tell me someone that offers them with chips, and we can ask them why they did and we did not. Listen, guys, price points are huge, right? Having things made in any fashion, obviously every dollar and cent adds up. We kept it as simple as can be because, again, there's people already making chips. Why would we make something that's going to potentially derail what's already out there when they can get it from us? And the people that make these chips really do a really great job at them. So again, they're already out there, they already exist, and they look amazing. So, we didn't really want to step into that avenue because there was just no need to, right? With so many options that are already out there. Jose Robinson, is Redcat coming out with a Monte Carlo roller chassis? Not in the near future, not that I know of, but you just may never know. Perfect, thank you, sir. So guys, because some of you guys in the comments wanted to see a side-by-side comparison of our previous wheels with what we have now. So primarily when you guys would buy a 64, you guys would get these, gargantuan white wall wheels. Let me turn this back image off. And that would be what came on the 64. A lot of folks didn't like them. They thought they were really big. And it's because we wanted to make sure that the 64, when it was sold originally, came in a stock format. Not everyone that bought a 64 bought it because they're into lowriders, right? And we didn't want to minimize the market by throwing, something like this on all of them. So there's your original wheels. Here's your low profiles. I'm not going to be able to hold these, but actually, you know what? Let's put them right on here. All right. So there's your original OGs, your low profiles, which came on the Monte Carlo. And then we have our version of our 13s, our Dayton 13s. So yeah, they definitely are sitting smaller. I'm going to see if I can get these a little closer for you guys. That's the original one right there. Then you have the Monte Carlo sized one right there. And to put this one next to the OG, there you go. And then next to the, there we go. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. So slightly smaller than the low profiles themselves. I would say at least maybe 6 mil, if I had to guess without measuring. Yeah, again, guys, another option out there for you guys to have. Foreign Sean, what's going on, Big Homie? How you doing? Christian, what's going on? Thank you for stopping on by. Let me see here. Oh, that's a great one. Mr. Danny RC Mike says, what about a lowrider station wagon? Dude, I would love to see that. And again, the boss man's always watching, always listening. On the live feeds, he reads your guys' comments. And there may or may not be, a list of ideas that we try to say, hey, you know what, that was a good idea. That may actually happen. So you never know. I appreciate that. Anytime you guys have ideas like that, we always like to accept them. Whether or not they'll eventually come to fruition, only time will tell. But it is something that we like to listen to the community. And if possible, we wish we can make all of everyone's dreams come true when it comes to the scene, no matter what the scene is, whether it's bashing, whether it's crawling, or whether it's low riding, right? Christian Aradenas, how you doing, sir? Milo's in the house. What's up, man? How you doing, bro? Let's see. Julian says, I think they look great. I'm excited to do my thing to them. Hey, we're excited to see what you guys do with them too as well, man. Enjoy them. Bradley, great question. Wants to know any word on when the new bodies are coming out. Obviously, as you guys know, we're working on 2 other bodies as we speak. I have not received any confirmation on an exact date yet or how far we are with said bodies, but I know that we haven't taken our foot off the gas. We're still pushing. So as soon as I hear some more official dates, I'll be happy to share those with you guys as well. I agree. Christopher says we need a bombita. Yes, I would love to see one. That would be amazing to see and just to have, right? Okay. Someone says, what about a Slam Chevy Cyclone? I'm digging that. I can definitely see that. That would be cool. D'Angelo Williams, another great suggestion. What about shocks for the Monty, right? We got them for the 64. What about the Monty? Definitely something I'll be bringing up to the engineering team and see if that's something that, who knows? They'd let me know information when I'm privy to it. So sometimes I go up to them like, yo, what about this? And they're like, oh, dude, we're almost done with that. Oh, okay then. Let's see. Foreign Sean says, been waiting on y'all to link with Jeffries for a bed dancer. Ooh, man, that would be a dope collab. Absolutely agree with you, Foreign Sean. Milo says, I like to see a 50s Mercury. Another great recommendation, man. I love it. Double Down D's Bo RC. I got to take my Redcat Marksman out on its maiden voyage this last weekend, and it did not disappoint. Yes, love it. I'm telling you, the Marksman is just so underrated. It's a fun truck to have, in my opinion. Let me see. Christian says, as long as they're multi-piece, I'm assuming you're talking about the bodies. One of them will be, one of them will not be, as far as I know from the ones that we're working on at the moment. for the near future. Bombs and Lincolns. I love it. I love it. What's hot is a Nissan hardbody dancing bed lowrider. That would be fire. Agree, Jordan. That sounds like a ton of work, but if ever that could happen and work out, that would be pretty cool. I have to agree. Any bodies for the Gen 8 or Gen 9? Pickup truck, cough, cough. Listen, a lot of you guys that are in the crawler scene were like, yo, we want a truck. And it's something that we have, listened to and we have heard. And we still ended up going with the Scout 2, which the Scout 800A, which I do like. It's smaller. Who knows? Maybe that might be something that might be in the works or something that we may see in the future. But thank you so much for that recommendation. What about chrome with gold centers? Ooh, so like a mismatch kind of a situation. Good recommendation. Thank you so much for that. Yes, Chico Caro, the wheels are ready to order and available on our website. Before I came in here, I believe we only had about 20 or 30 of the golds left and about 100 of the silvers, the chrome wheels left. And then after that, we're just going to be waiting for our next shipment. They have been moving out of here really, really quickly. Let's see here. Marcus, I would love to see a bed dancer when we build mine. I always hope that there would be one in the market. Agree, Marcus. You did a great job on yours. And yeah, I absolutely, it'd be awesome to see something work, but not just, a bed dancer in general. Something that it would have to actually work well, right? The mechanisms have to work and they have to handle and endure, the abuse from a manufacturing standpoint, right? Not just like something that works, half the time and maybe a little inconsistent. It would have to be really a consistent product, I feel, to do it justice to all of you amazing guys that love this side of the hobby so much. Let me see. Mijo 1810, the Terrace. He wants to know, do the Daytons have spongy inserts for the realistic inflated look? They do have foams on the inside. Let me see if I can show you some of the deflection here. Come on my face. See, I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm going to see if you can see the tire squeezing. But they do. There we go. They are spongy. All right, let's see where we're at here. Bradley Willis, how do you get your beer so silky? Oh, dude, it's just a lot of product. At this point, like I think I should be sponsored by the products that I use. So if you have a beard, I'm telling you, the hot iron that they sell is amazing. It gets all the little hairs to lay down, and then a little bit of product and shine just goes a long way. I can't believe I'm talking about my beard on live. I appreciate that, Bradley, man. Thank you. I will definitely check that, bro. Thank you so much. RC Bettina guy, Eric, what's going on, good sir? How you doing, sir? Let me see. Dummy servo to do fixed suspension builds for classic cars don't have to be lowriders. Agreed. Absolutely agree, Christian. Great suggestion. Roadside RC, a few tweaks to the 800A looks really good. Roadside RC, if you guys have not checked him out, check out his YouTube channel. He just did a review on the Gen 9 and has been doing some work with it, kind of doing some upgrades as he goes, kind of making it like the way he wants it, right? So make sure you check out his channel. He's got some great information for you guys, and he's really taking the truck through its paces. So if you want some real, non-directive, non-influenced reviews, Roadside RC is the man for it. So check him out. The tires are not glued on, Jose de la Dio. So if you want to glue them on, you can definitely glue them on. Let's see here. Richard Barron, I just got my gold D's. I love them. Hey, I appreciate them, man. I'm glad you enjoy them. Brandon's like, it's got a nice squish. It does. It's kind of squishy. What's the difference if I got a bigger battery for the Monte Carlo? So rifles, sad girl wants to know. So, there's a lot of variables when it comes to batteries. I personally, all my cars, all my lowriders, I tend to remove the ESC, shortly after I get them. It's just kind of like my formula. I love using the 1080 Hobby Wing ESCs because they make the motor really quiet and they allow you to bump up the BEC, the internal BEC, to 7.4 volts. Still not enough for what you would need to the capacity to be able to, add really high end, servos. But I guess it really depends. The battery that we chose for, the Monty and the 64 had to do with its weight. I run 3S LiPo packs in mine, and I repositioned my battery in a different location, closer to the rear, because I like to make mine hop. Nowhere near the kind of lockup that these other folks are doing out there. You guys are killing the game out there. But just to allow my car to bounce a little bit better, I moved the battery to the back, and I used a LiPo battery that is a smaller profile so that it's just a little bit easier to hide. So, I mean, the caveat to having a bigger battery would either be because you want the weight and or you need the amount of power. But in a Monte Carlo or a 64, I don't believe you're going to need a ton of power. I don't feel that there's a ginormous need. I do run a separate battery for my audio equipment, an 850 milliamp 3S battery for my 4 scale 15s. And then I run a 1800 pack Gens Ace Tattoo battery running my electronics and my headlights as well. I hope that helped answer your question. RC Patina guy, no, the wheels do not need a special tool. You just take them off, put them on. Actually, you know what? I will say this. You will need a special tool when removing the initial knockoff, because I do believe it's a 2 mil hex on the back that holds the knockoff in place during shipping. Let me see. Michael Densmore, what's good from Arizona? Thank you for stopping on by, good sir. Mark Betancourt, Mark, how are you, sir? It's so awesome to have you in here. Oh man, it's so great when you see people that you've known for years chime in and have a good time. Thank you, Mark, for stopping on by. No, I did not call RC Patina guy a tool. He wants to know if he needs a tool. Let's see. Thoughts on people taking the Gen 9s and turning them into pulley trucks? Richard Yeager wants to know, dude, I think that's awesome. I think that's badass. I think anything you can do with any RC that repurposes it is amazing. It's one of the reasons why I got so heavily involved into the drag racing scene when it originally started. It was a way for me to repurpose a short course truck into a drag car. Eventually that would progress. I mean, we were hitting probably like 2.5s, almost 2.8 second, in 132 mark. That was 5 years ago. I mean, these dudes are hitting 1.6s, 1.7s in 132 foot, dig. I can't keep up. It's way out of my league. I still want to participate, but yeah, I think the caveat to that, is that I just love anytime anyone is able to repurpose an RC for something that allows you to have even more fun, right? So yeah, man, kudos to that. Do your thing. Bob's RC, smash that like, everybody. I appreciate that. Thank you. Dylan Cademy, what's good, brother? Got the Chrome Ds on the way for the 59. Dude, on the 59, I'm not going to lie. They're my favorite. Let me move over so you guys can see. But on the 59, I really do love the way they look. Let me see if I can expand this a little bit and show you guys. I'm going to block my ugly mug here. Here we go. There's my 59. And of course, it's the gray 59, the titanium 59. And I have a interior that I got, a clear interior, and I painted red. And it's obviously got the gold ones. On this car right now, I have the golds on one side, the chromes on the opposite side, just so that I could take these pictures for you guys. But, nowhere near the kind of work that like the Louis Alcalas of the world out there are doing, and, the Christians of the world, and the Jose Delgadillos, and the list goes on of amazing builders. This is just something that I'm working on to try and get ready for this new calendar year of going to different events, right? And displaying what we do. All right, so that is that. Let's show you the Monty really quick. And I'll blow up the Monty picture as well. There we go. Oops. Let's lock that up. Monty. Now the Monty itself. Again, I did the same thing on this one. The red that you see on the window is actually the reflection. It's not due to the interior. But this is the car that I started with last year when we dropped the black Monte Carlo. Actually, when we dropped the Monte Carlo first, in general, I had the first black body that we were able to turn into the ORP 967 car, which was the tribute car to the movie Training Day. Big shout out to Jesse Macias. He helped me actually get my first set of bullet knockoffs for that build that made it come all together. Nothing super fancy in this thing, just 300 Alacritus servos all the way around, a Castle BEC pumped up to, I believe, 9.4 volt or 8.4 volts, 4-scale subs in the back. A lot of guys are doing way more now than I was doing back then. But it's just been old trusty, and I think it's time to retire this body, and I need to start a new body because this one's been scratched up, and it's gone to a lot of events. And if you guys have ever been out to, any of the lowrider super shows and have seen me, you guys have probably seen that I have that car there at those events and those shows. Man, it's amazing. So let's see. Rifle Sad Girl, I can definitely bring it in on the next episode. I don't have the car here in the shop with me today. I do have it at home. That's kind of the weird thing is, right? I coming back and forth to work, besides the camera equipment, and just so you guys know, I'm gonna let you guys in on something. We'll be working on filming some new stuff for you guys, some new stuff, and that new stuff where you have to guess what it is might be coming sooner than you think. But I will give you guys one sneak peek at something that I'm going to be doing going into this next week, which is helping film for a new product. And that means that I needed something new. So this is my new gimbal with a huge extender to get those nice low shots. It holds my camera. And yeah, I'm a big geek when it comes to RCs and camera equipment. So don't judge me. And also, if my wife is watching, I do not own that. It does not exist. Let's see here. Michael Densmore, I need to get some subwoofers in your hands, bro. Dude, I love subs, bro. I tried building my own stuff from the get-go, and it's been very simplified, nowhere near as loud as like the Mob Audio stuff. There's a lot of folks out there that have been doing amazing things with their subs. I think Sean's been doing some cool stuff. There's the homie Phil. I think is it 916? Cali Phil. He did some awesome stuff as well out there. There's a lot of amazing folks that are doing cool stuff. So, man, yeah, hit me up for sure. Let's see. RC Patina guy. My Training Day bullet holes Monty is for sale. Ooh. No, Eric, I can't spend money right now. I am on a strict budget. Unfortunately, I have to travel back to the Bay Area here pretty soon to some funeral services next week or in a few weeks. So I kind of have to save for that. Dylan Kennedy, how are you, good sir? Let's see. Oh, you want to know where you can get one of those gimbals? So that's a DJI Ronin SC. It's one of their latest gimbals that they have. It is intended specifically for a mirrorless camera. So I don't have it out here with me right now, but I use a Canon M50 4K camera on that gimbal, and it handles the weight really well. And I use it a lot for low panning shots and thereof. I believe this one also made it out to SEMA this last year as well. And that was kind of fun to have just in general. Don Felipe, that's his name. Thank you so much, Michael. Appreciate that. G. James, what's up, homie? Do you have any information on the 87 Cutlass Lowrider? I do not. I know that Jeffries and the homie are working on those, and I personally want one. I can't wait to get one. I'm going to order one as soon as they drop because they are really nice looking bodies, and I'm a big Cutlass fan. My first car was a 72 Cutty, so I have a really big passion for Cutlasses. So I don't know any more information. I don't know how far they are from dropping theirs, but definitely follow up with Jeffries and the squad that will usually are really awesome at dropping information for you guys on that. Let me see. Rifle Sad Girl, what's a good online to get subs or accessories for the Monte Carlo? I'm new to this RC stuff. What you can do is join the RC Lowrider page, the Redcat RC Lowrider page on Facebook. There's a lot of individuals out there that make pre-built subwoofers that they sell, to the masses. Mike Rath being one of them. There's a couple other folks out there. I don't know them by name, so I do apologize, guys. But yeah, there's a lot of folks out there that are doing some cool stuff with the scene. As far as accessories, there's a lot of guys that are making accessories. We kind of offer more of the generic OEM style accessories on our end. But as far as like a chrome chassis, we offer that. Chrome suspension parts, we offer that. But definitely check out the group. There's a lot of amazing folks that are doing some really cool stuff. And it'll help you kind of get your feet wet, right? And see what everyone else is doing. So, all right, guys. Drew Ball, who do I contact for replacement body that hasn't been sent out yet and going on a year? Drew, I suggest you reach out to support so they can speak to you a little bit more about that. All right, guys. So the last thing I want to leave with you guys is just a little bit of information. I know that a lot of folks are buying the Gen 9 right now, and you guys are getting them from your local hobby stores because we initially dropped the Gen 9 to sell them specifically to our dealers for them to have first run at them. They've been getting into people's hands. That's awesome. But a lot of folks kind of want to know, when are we going to get them, for a multitude of reasons. Maybe because you live in an area where shipping is easier on you ordering from us than maybe traveling to a hobby shop that may not be close to you. The other option is maybe you want to buy from us and check out with the firm or check out with PayPal. Just know that I believe it will be Monday, the 23rd. Double check that. Yes, Monday the 23rd. The Gen 9 will be available on our website. And as always, any orders within our website that you make that are over $50, ship for free to the lower continental United States. So keep that in mind when making your purchases. Again, if your local hobby shop just ran out of them now and you still want one, we'll have them available and we'll start shipping them out as early as the same day Monday when those orders are starting to come in. So, all right. Bradley Willis, I'm going to answer this last question, then I'll have to shut it down. Why don't we have all gold parts like arms and frames? That's a great question, Bradley. We have the chrome stuff. Why not the gold? Great suggestion. Definitely something I'm going to put a pin in because I'd like to get some chrome, goodies for my chassis as well. So definitely something I'll bring up to the team and see if that's something that might already be in the works or maybe been thought of. I don't know, but I'll definitely check in on that for you. Thank you so much for the great question, Bradley. Richie Charizard, can I model for you? Can I model for you with the new camera setup? I think Richie needs to get some more work done. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Richie's one of our guys here, and he's kind of like the class clown in a lot of ways. You just love to hate him and hate to love him. All right, Michael Densmore. We need some super chrome trailing arms. Good call as well. A lot of great suggestions, guys, and you guys are always coming with the fire and great questions. You guys are doing great. Thank you so much for all of these great suggestions and comments. What's the other idea? I was thinking about getting one, but cleaning out my cars, and I'm at 23 RCs. Half of them are lowriders. Holy cow. Yeah, you do have a problem. All right, guys. Well, guys, thank you guys so very much. Again, today was definitely more of a relaxed feel and just kind of spending some more time really focusing on the comments. And as always, you guys have been amazing. I'm going to leave you guys with this. We love all the stuff that you guys are doing inside of the community. All you guys, the mom and pop guys that are doing stuff from making chips to making your own shocks to making your accessories, man. Keep that up. You guys are doing amazing, and you guys are helping elevate the hobby the way it should be. So thank you guys for being true ambassadors to the hobby when it comes to the RC lowrider scene. We greatly appreciate it because it's that drive that's going to keep this motion going and making sure that the RC lowrider and the lowrider scene in general stays alive for so many folks. You guys now know the skinny on the Daytons. You guys know why we did what we did, why we sized them the way we did, and why we did not want them to look like Jerry's, because Jerry's makes some great stuff, amazing stuff, and he's got more amazing stuff coming in the near future that we're excited to see as well. So from all of us to all of you guys stay safe, keep the rubber side down, stay peaceful out there, love one another, and we'll see you guys next week. Peace.